and the energy is the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, that means you're connecting to an earth sign person. This could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it may be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. Now, it's a day where you could be getting some news, especially regarding business plans or things that have to do with physical matters or security. So that may show up in the form of a job offer or some job training, or you're just new in your position. It's a day where you may be focused on following instructions or securing yourself in some way, but it's the start of something because this is a page. So for some of you, there's some small opportunity for gain. So you may be working on a new project, you may be putting in an application with regard to something, starting a class or a course of some type. And some of you may find that your connections, particularly, a relative, may be a tie for some kind of personal advantage for you. It's also a day that may focus on young people. Maybe you get a message concerning pregnancy or children or grandchildren. You may be concerned about their education or their health, their well-being. In other cases, this is you taking time to consider perhaps having a child or adding to your family in some way. And so if you do, you really have to focus on the why behind that, because you'll need to consider the advantages and the disadvantages of doing so. It's a day where you are attracted to people who are very practical. Common sense is important, people who are sensible. And you may be taking a short business trip for some of you, maybe to connect with someone new, make some contacts, or boost something within your professional sphere. And it may be that you're even looking at some kind of interest that you are going to build into a business, some kind of pursuit that is now going to become a practical purpose for you. So maybe you have a hobby or something that you've been doing on the side. You may decide you're going to devote more time to that. It becomes a full-time job for you. Today is a day where there's some kind of significant turning point for you, emotionally or socially. So it's a day where you may be involved more with others, getting out into the community for whatever reason, or connecting to people in some kind of group or organization, something that stimulates your social life. And, if you're partnered, maybe you start to think about your future plans with your partner. What do you want to accomplish together? What are your mutual goals? Do you want to buy a home? Do you want to get married, have another child? So it's the birth of new ideas and new opportunities. And today could bring a number of small opportunities to you. It's a day where you need to be willing to compromise. Now, negatively, you may find that this may not be a good time to plant the seed of something. Maybe you want to have a child, but maybe you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Maybe you're motivated to have a child thinking that will save your relationship or enhance it in some way, or maybe you feel like it's hard to even get a break in what you're doing, a project, business, because you're facing challenges. And some of you, there's a loss of some sort, a small financial or an emotional miscalculation. And so something that was a small thing suddenly turns into a major inconvenience, or it becomes a point of contention between you and someone else. So you may be seeking greener pastures in whatever capacity. You think there's a better offer, it's better out there, but what you're envisioning out there may not deliver exactly what you were hoping for. And any kind of strong self-doubt you have brings a greater gullibility, the potential to miscalculate. So it's a day where you can become irrational, obsessive, paranoid, or even secretive. In the positive, this is you moving forward, trying to lay the foundation that would provide some kind of security for you in the future.